I'm sharing with you some question of topic that we have discussed in previous class. These are the question of issue of share for consideration other than cash. Okay, can you see it?
Yes,
Okay. Uh, so do you all know that what is issue of share for consideration other than cash?
sir. It is shares issued for uh, like different kind of items like assets or
Yes,
not
share
non-cash.
issued for purchase of assets, purchase of business, any service acquired. So we issue share when we don't have enough cash to repay the creditors. Okay. So in that case, we have the following questions, and we have discussed this topic in previous class, in yesterday class. So these are the journal entry that we have to pass. Okay, so with these questions, we will clearly understand the topic. The first question you can see is 33. Question number 33. You can read it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So we have completed share forfeiture in Imran's class.
Okay, actually, uh, wait. I have received a message that the current topic is issue of share for consideration other than cash. Wait, let me ask again. Okay, so if they reply, I will of the class. Can you tell me that you have completed the forfeiture of shares?
Yes, so we have completed that, and we are like in between forfeited shares reissued.
Reissue. Okay. And you have studied the theory part of reissue, I think, if you are in between.
So could you repeat that?
You are studied the theory part of reissue.
No, sir. We are doing the journal entries and uh,
Yes, theory part, yes, theoretical part, I told you. So I think you have completed. So, okay, no problem. We will discuss that topic also. Okay. So, can you tell me that in previous class what you have studied the journal entry?
so we did a question like it has the share capital account, and there's also like transfer of profit on forfeiture of shares, and
Yes.
like yes.
Capital reserve. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you this journal entry, the first one for a reissue of share, cash account debit, forfeited share account debit to share capital account. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And the second entry was for transfer of balance or profit in share forfeiture account to capital reserve account. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. So the entry is forfeited share or share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. So this is the two entries you have to study for a reissue of share. There is two cases in a reissue. Two cases. The first one is when you reissue all the shares you forfeited. You reissue all the forfeited shares. And the second case is you issue only part of forfeited shares, not all forfeited shares. Okay. So have you gone through these two topics, two cases?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. So there is two cases. The first one is when all forfeited shares are reissued. Reissued. And there is second case when only part of forfeited shares are issued. There is one thing in very important in reissue of share is how much discount you can give on a reissue. Can you tell me? Just wait one. Okay, Amos. Actually, there is some miscommunication. In previous batch, we have discussed the share issued for consideration other than cash, and confusion is that it is currently going on in this class also. So Okay. So, can you tell me that what is the maximum discount we can give in a reissue on reissue of share? Anyone?
Sir, it cannot exceed the amount already received when the shares were first issued.
Yes, it cannot exceed the amount you received on the original shares. Okay, not on reissue, original shares. So if you receive, let's say the share price is 10 and you receive rupees 4 and 6 is not received, then you can give discount of 4 rupees on reissue. So maximum discount is 4 rupees. So in that case, when all forfeited shares are reissued, then if there is any balance in forfeited share account, that is our profit. Because what is forfeited share account balance means? We have forfeited the amount that we received from shareholders. Yes, on those shares.
Yes, sir.
So we have given them shares and they have given us some amount. But now we have cancelled their shares and forfeited the amount also. So that is our capital nature profit. And if we use that amount on reissue, then it is use of obviously capital expenditure from income, capital nature profit. But if there is any balance in forfeited share account, that is our capital nature profit, and there is no requirement to keep that amount in forfeited share account. When shares are reissued, then there is no requirement, there is no need to keep the balance in forfeited share account. We have to transfer the balance to a separate account that is called capital reserve. Okay, so let's say, for example, uh, first, actually, you have studied the journal entry that is given here. These are the journal entry you have to pass in both of the cases, but the calculations are different. What is the calculation? I show you that. Let's say that you issue rupees 10,000 shares. The face value of shares are 10,000, but you issue at 7,000. Okay, and you give 3,000 discount to the public, to the shareholder, and you receive 7,000 amount. The value of share capital is 10,000. Okay, and you have forfeited 4,000. You have already received the 4,000 amount on those shares, means forfeited amount is 4,000. So if all the shares are issued, then the balance should not be in forfeited share account. It will be transferred to capital reserve account. This is your first case. This is your first case, means all shares are reissued. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear to everyone? Or
Yes, sir.
okay, good. Now, in second case, you can see here that only part of forfeited shares are issued. Okay, so let's say that the price of share, that is face value, obviously, face value of share is 10. Okay, and there are 1,000 shares. Forfeited shares are 1,000, and you have received application money and allotment money of rupees 2 each on these shares. You have forfeited the shares after final call. final call, and you have reissued 600 shares. 600 shares at rupees 7 each. What will be the journal entry in this case? So journal entry will be same. There is no difference in journal entry. The entry will be cash account debit. Actually, I'm passing the journal entry for reissue only. If you want, I will pass the journal entry for forfeiture also. What do you say?
Sir, could you do both?
Okay. Okay. So if you pass the journal entry for forfeited shares, let's say the entry will be share capital account to forfeited share account and to share final call. The total amount is 10,000 in front of share capital, and we have received 2 on application, 2 on allotment. Okay, so 4 rupees is already received, 4 and 6,000 on final call. Okay, so is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have forfeited the shares. It's time to reissue. So what will be the journal entry for reissue? Can you tell me?
So, cash account debit.
Cash account debit. And
7 into 600.
no, I'm not asking for amount. You just tell me the entry.
Cash account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share cap.
Very good. Share forfeiture account debit to share capital account. Okay, you can write both forfeited share account and share forfeiture, but you should write the same name of both the places. Okay, so this will be forfeited share account debit to capital risk. These are the entries for reissue. Now we will talk about amount. So what will be the amount to be written here? We have reissued 600 shares at rupees 7 each. It means we have received 4,200. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in share capital, what will be the amount?
Sir, I'm not sure.
Actually, we have reissued the 600 shares. That's why 600 into 10, that is 6,000. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it depends on how many share you have reissued. So in share capital, you have write the amount, which is total share capital on the basis of reissued shares. So 600 into 10. And we have received 7 rupees on each shares. So 600 into 7, 4,200. And in you can see that we have given discount of 3 rupees on each shares. So 1800 on 600 shares. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Mariam, Halima, and Ayan. Get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now we have to pass this last journal entry for forfeited share to capital reserve account. Okay. Can anyone guess what will be the amount here? You can say correct or incorrect. There is no problem. Don't hesitate. Whatever you think the amount will be, you can say. What will be the amount here in the last entry?
Sir, I'm not sure. There is no difference between debit and credit.
Okay, the answer from Halima is 1800. Okay, Amos?
Yes, sir. I'm not sure.
No, no, whatever you think, I'm not asking the correct amount. You can tell me the correct or incorrect answer. Just guess on some certain basis.
Sir, 2000.
2000, okay. Ayan,
Yes, sir.
what will be the amount?
Sir, I also think 2000.
2000, okay. And Mariam,
Sir, sorry. I think 2200.
2200, okay. Uh, Mariam, can you reply in chat or can you speak? Okay, no problem. So I will explain to you. The amount is not 2200 because you can see here that you have forfeited the 4000 amount on 1000 shares. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what if I tell you the answer is 600? Let me be sure. Actually, I have not calculated. There is a small calculation here. So answer will be 600. Okay, it's 600. So you want to understand how? 600?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you can see that 4000 is the forfeited amount related to 1000 shares. Yes. Is there any confusion in this? 4000 amount is forfeited on 1000 shares. You can see here the question says that forfeited share is 1000 and 4 rupees is paid on each shares. So we have forfeited 4000 amount on 1000 shares. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Good. So it means on each share we have forfeited 4 rupees. Mariam, you didn't give me the answer of what will be the amount. Okay, no problem. So 4,000 related to 1,000 shares. So each share have 4 rupees as forfeited. Okay. Now, if each share have 4, then how much amount on 600 shares? 600 into 4, that is 2,400. Because we reissued only 600 shares. So this amount, that is 400 into 4, that is 1,600, is still pending, not issued. Okay, so we cannot use the amount of 400 shares, that is 1,600. So we have to keep aside 1,600. We cannot use this amount because these shares are not issued. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have to use this amount only because we have issued only 600 shares, so we can use the amount of 600 shares. And we have given a discount of 1,800 on 600 shares, that is 600 into 3, because we issued shares at rupees 7 per share. So we have given a discount of rupees 3. So total discount is 1,800. Now you can see there is only 600 balance to be transferred. So the amount will be 600. Is that clear to everyone? Amos?
Yes, sir. Could you explain how 600 into 3? Like,
Okay. So you can see here, share forfeiture account, 1,800. This is the
yes,
discount you have given in reissue, yes?
yes, sir.
And this is the profit you have on forfeiture.
Yes, sir.
So the difference is 600.
Okay, sir. Understood.
This 1,800 is taken from this entry.
Yes, sir. And 2,400 is
2,400 is taken from this amount. Actually, 4,000 is related to 1,000 shares. So each share has 4 forfeited amount. So on 600 share, we get 24.
okay, sir. Understood.
Ayan, Mariam, Halima, everyone, is this clear? Please reply so that we can move on to the question part.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Uh, so this actually this is in raw data. This is raw form of answer. So we have to use a formula here so that we can calculate this amount 600. Okay. So what will be the formula? Transfer to capital reserves equals to transfer to capital reserve equals to total forfeited amount means 4,000, total forfeited amount divided by total forfeited shares, that is 1,000, into number of shares reissued. reissued minus discount on reissue of share. Now we have to put all the amount in this formula. So total forfeited amount is 4,000. Total forfeited share is 1,000 into number of shares reissued, that is 600. We have reissued 600 shares only, not 1,000, and minus discount on reissue, that is 1,800. You can find this amount in journal entry also. So the amount will be 2,400 minus 1,800 will be 600. So if you want to write the formula, you can. Please write. Transfer to capital reserve equals to. So you are writing?
Yes, sir. Done writing.
Okay, done. Good. So this is your formula for calculation of capital reserve. So if we take a question here, a reissue of share. Actually, most of the questions. Okay, there is a question here. Okay, so question is Star Limited. Actually, I'm giving this question to you. You have to solve this question and tell me just the amount to be transferred to share capital reserve. Okay, can you do this? Forfeited shares are 500 equity shares, and here it is given that Star Limited forfeited 500 equity share of 100 each for non-payment of first call of rupees 30 per share. Okay, so 500 equity shares are forfeited for non-payment of first call, non-payment of first call of rupees 30. There is a information that final call of rupees 10 is not made. Not made, and the shares are forfeited. Out of these, 60% shares are reissued. Reissued for 39,000. 39,000. Okay, so pass the journal entry. Can you do this?
Okay, sir.
Okay, try to solve the question. If you are not able to do, then I will solve the question for you. Okay, everyone, please try to solve. Okay, Amos, done.
Yes, sir. One second.
Anyone else? Ayan, Mariam, Halima. Okay, please tell me the answer.
Sir, I'm still doing the reissue entry.
First call 15,000 and 45,000 debit share capital. No, actually, I'm asking you only the amount to be transferred to capitalism. You have to calculate that amount only.
Oh, okay, sir.
Because every other thing, you understand better. But the amount to be transferred to capitalism is little tricky. So I want you to calculate that. My amount is coming negative. And how much is it? Please write the negative amount also. $13,000 minus 23,400. Not correct, actually. Okay, let me explain. If you have done your calculation, so in this situation, you can see that first and final call, these two are not paid. Is this clear to you by reading question?
Yes, sir.
Because first call is not paid and final call is not made by company. So these two calls have not been paid. It means rupees 30 for first call and rupees 10 for final call. That is 40 is not paid. It means 60 is paid. Okay. Now, if we forfeit the amount, so the journal entry for forfeiture will be share capital account debit, share capital account debit to share forfeiture account and to share first call account. Can anyone tell me that how much amount will be written in front of share capital? Amos?
Yes, sir. I think 5,000.
Mariam answer is 45,000. 500 into 90. That is 45,000. Correct. Very good. And in share forfeiture, we will write 500 into 60 because 60 is paid. So it will be 30,000. And first call of 15,000 is not paid. So we have to write 15,000. Actually, the total value of share is 50,000. But we are not writing 50,000 because last call is not made. And when there is any uncalled amount, it is not included in cancellation part. You have not made that call, so it is not included in share capital. Okay, that's why you cannot cancel whole of the share capital. Okay.
Sir, if final call is not made by the company, then why is it uh, given consideration?
Oh yes, we didn't consider it final call.
Uh, No, but see here you wrote first and final call 30 plus 10 over
No,
here.
no, I wrote this for calculation of this 60.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because if 40 is not paid, then 60 is paid.
But sir, it said not made by the company, then will it be considered in the face value of the share?
Yes, total value of share include called up and uncalled capital also. You have studied the classification of share capital. In that, there is authorized, issued, subscribed, and called up, paid up, and uncalled capital. These all are part of face value of shares.
Okay, sir, understood.
Okay. So share capital account debit, two share forfeiture account, two share first call account 15,000. Now for reissue, we have only reissued 300 shares. Cash account debit and cash account, how much amount is 39,000? Yes. So you can see 30,000. Actually, the share are issued at a premium. Yes. Share capital account 300 share. For 300 share, the share capital will be 30,000 and it is security premium. Yes. 9,000. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. So if we have issued shares at security premium, then we don't have to consider the whole calculation part. Actually, we didn't give the discount. So total forfeited amount is 30,000 and total forfeited share is 500 into number of reissued share, that is 300, and discount on reissue is 0. So it will be 18,000 minus 0, 18,000. So the transfer entry will be share for feature account debit for feature account debit to capital reserve account. So 18,000 and 18,000. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have any doubt? Okay. So can you tell me how much part of your calculation, your solution is correct? All the entries, all the calculation, or some part, or where you made mistake? Amos?
Sir, mine nothing was correct since I made the mistake in the beginning itself.
Okay, no problem. Uh, that's okay. Ayan,
Yes, sir.
which part is correct or incorrect in your solution? Mariam, Halima? Actually, I think Mariam, your first part is correct because you told me in chat that you got share capital 45,000. I think first or second part may be correct. So, okay, in second part, second entry. And what is incorrect? In second entry, cash account to share capital to security premium. I think security premium. Okay. Okay, so in this question, you got security premium because shares are issued at a price which is higher than their face value. That's why security premium is here. So we don't have to deduct any amount from the profit because there is no discount on reissue. So share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. And the balance amount in share forfeiture account, that is 12,000, will be used when the balance shares are reissued. Okay. So until then, there will be some balance in share forfeiture account and it will be shown under share capital. Okay. So it will be shown in share capital. Okay. And the second thing, if I change this whole situation a little bit, let's say that you got not 39,000, you got 19,000 here. So there will be some change in the situation here. You can see that we have to pass the same journal entry for first one, but the second entry will change. So actually, I wanted to solve a question of this discount part, but it is given as security premium. So I have changed the question right now. Okay, so now you have to tell me, I passed the second journal entry here. And on the basis of first and second entry, you have to tell me that how much amount will be transferred to capital reserve. So it will be share forfeiture account to share capital account. So share capital will be 30,000 and cash you receive is 90,000 and share forfeiture is 11,000. Now tell me what will be the amount of the last entry, that is share forfeiture to capital reserve account. Tell me the amount. Everyone has to give me the amount, either correct or incorrect. There's no problem in that, but try.
So could you repeat how many shares were forfeited?
You can see here forfeited share 500
Okay.
and 60% shares are reissued for 19,000. Sorry. Actually, it is not a difficult calculation. You can tell me the answer now. Okay. My answer is 15,000. Anyone else? How you got 15,000, Mayam? Can you send me the calculation? How you calculated the amount? Amos, you got the answer?
Sir, are the total forfeited, is the total forfeited amount 11,000?
Ayan? Okay, so let me tell you the formula. Let me explain the formula first, actually. Total forfeited amount, you have to take the amount you forfeited from original shares, actually. Okay, not on reissue. You have to take the original amount forfeited on original shares. So in first entry, you can find out the forfeited amount, that is 30,000. And total forfeited share means number of share you have forfeited. Okay, so in the question it is given, and number of shares are reissued, so 60% shares are reissued. So from total forfeited shares, 60% shares are reissued. You can calculate that easily, and minus discount on reissue of share. So if there is any discount, you have to deduct from that amount. Halima, you got the answer? Should I calculate, or you are trying to calculate? Okay, let me calculate this one. So in this formula, you can see that 30,000 divided by 500 into 300 minus, now there is a discount, 11,000. There is a discount, 11,000. So the amount will be 7,000. Okay. Which one of your answer is correct? Anyone? You are confused about formula. If you are, then I will tell you the another example, and then we can solve some question. Amos,
Yes, sir, the formula is confusing.
formula is confusing, and oh, what you're confused about in this formula? Whatever your confusion is, you can tell me. I will explain. You can understand this formula by literal meaning, actually the situation in the question. Because let's say that you have forfeited, the total amount you forfeited is in your first entry. It is 30,000 you forfeited here. Okay. So you forfeited 500 shares, and on those shares, you got 60 rupees on each share. 40 is not received, so 60 is paid. So you have forfeited the amount that is paid to you. Okay. 500 into 60, that is 30,000. So total forfeited amount is 30,000 divided by total forfeited shares. So 30,000 divided by 500. Is this clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. And then we multiply the amount with the reissued shares. So in this question, it is 60% shares are reissued. So total shares forfeited are 500, and we have reissued only 60%. So 500 into 60%, that is 300. So we have multiplied it with 300. So we got 18,000. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at last, the question says that shares, that 300 shares are reissued at 19,000. 19,000. And the value of those shares were 300 into 100, that is 30,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you reissue the shares of 30,000 in 19,000, what is the discount? Let me repeat. If you reissue the 30,000 shares in 19,000, then what is the discount?
It's 30,000 minus 19,000.
It's 11,000 here. Yes.
Yes.
So we have deducted that discount from the calculation. That is 18,000 minus 11,000. That is 7,000. So still confused about the formula?
No, sir, I understood.
Anyone else have confusion? You can tell me. Actually, that's why I have taken three questions. The one is for premium, one is on discount, and the first example, so that you can understand it better. It is little confusing, I know. So if you have any confusion right now, you can tell me. I will explain it.
No, sir, no doubts.
Okay. Ayan, Mariam, Halima, anyone have any doubt? Okay. I think there's no doubt. Ayan left the class. Okay. Okay. So if you don't have any doubt, then that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye bye. Take care.